Mm. Good morning, all. Just wanted to, I had a little thought. Mandy, my wife, and I were talking last night, and she's going through a little pain right now. She has that, like an arthritis that moves through her system, and sometimes it really, really bothers her. And it settles into weird places, like her joints, like her feet, maybe one day, and her arms a couple of days later, and stuff like that. Some days are worse than others. Some days are better than others. But she does a lot of extreme, like walking, going to the store, and on her feet a lot. It seems to bother her in the evenings a lot more. But anyway. And I was listening to her. She was kind of upset because in her memories on Facebook came up a picture that she took for me. Oh goodness, about I don't know, 9 years ago, 8 or 9, maybe 10 years ago, and it brought back a lot of memories to her about of how much energy she had back then, and she used to work in the garden and continually doing stuff like that, feeling better, and then of course as we get older in general, these things seem to disappear. Uh, I at one time played softball, basketball, very active with my children, my first two children, softball coach for them, just run around, act the fool with them, being a good daddy like my daddy was to me. And then probably I don't even know how long it was, 20 something years ago, I had an accident at work. I was a grocery store manager, assistant manager, and I fell about 4.5 feet on my leg sideways and shattered my ankle. For the first 10 or 11 years, I dealt with swelling, but no other problems. I ran, I did everything good. But as I started getting older, it's all kiltered about, the doctor said, not even a measurable, really. It's not, they did a great job putting it back together, he said. He said, but as I've gotten older, that little bitty miss is getting worse the older I get. So now I have a very bad obvious limp, and you know, you hear comments, people talking, calling you names, and they don't understand. And I get it. I understand. I mean, you look at people, and sometimes people can be just real harsh in life, and they don't really understand what you're going through. But my whole point of this conversation is this: is not to reflect on that. A lot of us have memories in our life. We have good thoughts. We have good memories in our life. But sometimes our memories, they hold us back. They keep us in a prison. And I have to just reflect upon myself. I loved living in Mobile, Alabama. God, I love living in Mobile, Alabama. Not just having my best friends in the world, but also just being close. If I want to go to the beach or go to Dolphin Island, or just the coastal experience, even being in Mobile, just the heat and humidity that I was used to back then, I miss those days so much. And then I'll go back further. I reflect on years ago, going to my grandmother's and grandfather's house and playing in their yard all day, playing out by myself, playing football, and just really entertaining and just missing my grandparents. And then, of course, the times with my daddy, so many good memories there of going out playing ball and going with him to work, and just a lot of things we got into, going to football games, and just sit around the living room talking. And then I think about, when I lived with Kay, and then we met Ken, and just a lot of good times in my life that I remember. That you God, I wish I could go back. You say that, but in essence, that's not the journey that you're on. It's like my wife with her pain and everything that she's going through. I pray daily for her healing. I don't want her like this, but there's something that the Creator has her going through, and sometimes in life we have to, and this is sometimes in life we just have to kind of like set our memories to the side. Don't forget them. I'll never forget my good memories. But sometimes we have to step beyond our memories and start living the present that we're in. A lot of people can't get beyond the past. There's people who's had relationships in the past, they just can't break free from them. There's people who's had addictions in the past, they just can't break free from them. There's people that's had religious experiences, right or wrong, they just can't go beyond on their journey. They're staying camped where they were. So sometimes I think maybe we need to put our memories in proper perspectives. It's like a computer. You file things in different files, and you have your RAM, and you have all this other stuff that you store memories. And sometimes I think we need to cut off our memories, turn them off for a bit, and think of where we are right now. What's going on in your life right now? Yeah, you may be going through hell right now. You may not have a place to live. You may be cancer. You may be sick. Something tragic may be going on in your life. And no matter what we're going through, we have to stop and we have to say, Creator, what's going on? What am I missing? He obviously loves us. We know that. That's not a question. Although sometimes it feels like he's beating the crap out of us. And I'm joking about that. But we have to realize the Creator is in charge. This ain't no dopey little faith speech I'm trying to give you to encourage you to make you feel better. It's a reality that you got to wake up from the past. You need to wake up and look at the present situation you're in. Where can you start today to better your life? Start creating memories today. I'm a very blessed man. I've got a wife who loves me. I have a wonderful family. I have my mother still alive with me, Kay and Ken, and my in-laws that love me. I'm blessed, man. I have good friends. I have good friends here, and I have good friends all over the internet that I chat with daily that encourage me. So stop thinking about what was and start thinking about what's now. What can you do today to improve the situations you're in? It may be just one thing you change. Maybe one negative thought that you can change. Maybe you don't work on bitterness or work on anger or work on something to change the direction of your life. What do? I miss running. I miss doing the things I used to do. But by God, I can get on all fours and chase my grandson, 18-month grandson, around. And I can do like my daddy now. My daddy was much younger when I was that age. But I can have fun with him and enjoy him and pour into his life now. I can take Bella and spear her in wrestling. It's a long story. We can play around and we have a good time and put memories in her life of me and her and our times that we have together. I can put memories in my wife where we can just get in the car and hell just go anywhere we want to go. No agenda, no plan. We want to go to the mall of Georgia. If we just want to go drive around, we can do whatever we want to do, which is some of our best times we have in the world. Like we did Wednesday. We just went to the mall. Her phone needed fixing. We had a great time. A lot of good things going on now. Sometimes you just have to open your eyes and see what's going on. But think about what I'm saying. Your memories are great. Your memories keep you sane. Your memories keep you grounded. Your memories keep you good. Oh, God, I miss my friend Santa Mobile. Oh, passionately. And then I got up here in a position that I got in a job, and then all of a sudden they took our vacations away because we're not company no more. And I don't have the freedom like I used to go back and forth. I haven't been back to Mobile in years, and it hurts me, but I can't do nothing about it. I want to go back, and maybe one day I can. But I got to work on what's going on now in my life today. I got to work on today what I can do to make it better. I think about people like my mom and, people that are alone who don't have a lot of people around them. My friend Ron. And there's a lot of people who just don't have people. I mean, they have people in their life, but, I think about people like that. But we've all got to make the same decision We've got to press on. We've got to stop the negative thoughts, the sadness, the bitterness, the angry, and the hardest thing is the depression. Because I don't ever talk lightly of that. It's a serious issue. But I encourage you all to stop what's going on in your life today. Forget about the past for a bit, not forever, and think about what you can do for the future. What can you change today to make tomorrow a better day? Start working on your memories for the future because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. Have a good day. I hope this helps. Break out of that prison. Smile. Have a good day.